call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan. Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunton loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything. Everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. Bullet to my heart, I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. Only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Y'all, what's smacking? How you crack-a-lacking? How you crack-a-lacking? What's smacking? Happy Thursday. What's going on? There's some folks up in here. I am Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman, coming from you live from Lock and Key Media Studios in the ATL Shawty. Hey London, hey Brown Sugar, how you doing? Hey Brown Eyes, hey Miss Frosty, hey Natty, hey Miss Yvonne. I saw Kelly earlier. I saw Greta Lady G. How you doing? Thank y'all for being in here. Hey Psalmist, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Did I get everybody? If I didn't, I promise I'll get to you at some point or another. But welcome. It's Thursday and we back. And guess what, y'all? Tonight, I am drinking some vodka. I am not drinking brown. So this is going to be something. This is going to be something special. But you all know that I always start off telling you about what happened last week. So last week, I was in here and I was dressed up. And it was the I Love Lisa / Lucy show. And I drank something. I drank Dr. McGillicuddy's. And I told you all, I didn't know what I was drinking. I said that. I said that at the beginning. You remember that, right? And it was something clear that had coloring and flavoring added to it. And some of it I actually liked. I did. I actually liked. But when I tell y'all that the next day, which was Friday morning, I woke up and I felt like a sloth. Hey, D-Man. And I had a mild headache. And it took about a good hour for this headache to burn off. And I was kind of like, what is happening? What is going on? What is going on? I was hungover. And it took me about a good strong 20 minutes to realize that I was hungover from drinking Dr. McGillicuddy's. Because honestly, I've not had a hangover in probably a good strong, I don't know, 35 years, probably. Hey, Diz. Thank you all for the hype train. Big Stove, how you doing? Thanks for the bits. I was hungover. And I haven't been hungover in a long time. Hey, Lioness Nyla, thank you for the resub. It was a very interesting feeling for me because not had that feeling in a long time. It took me a long time to figure out what the hell it was. So for me, Dr. McGillicuddy's is a hard ass no. Okay, just for the record, I want y'all to know that. And I forgot to share an I Love Lucy fact with you all last week that I must share now. Desilu Productions, Desilu Studios is the reason why we have Star Trek. Because Lucille Ball took a chance on that show. And as you all know, Star Trek is like famous, right? All these years, all these different iterations, it's wild. But she is the reason why we have it. And I meant to tell you all that last week. I forgot. So I want to make sure that I pointed it out this week. So that's what happened last week. I was Lucy, and then the next day, Lisa was hungover. So there's that. But this week, tonight, I have a special guest with me in studio. I have Grafton sitting right next to me. Say hello to the people's, Grafton.
What's up, everyone?
He is here live in the flesh. Like I can touch his arm and everything.
Go ahead, flex on that. Flex on that.
Y'all. Hey, Rose Gold. say hey to all the people you want to say hey to.
What's up, fam?
He just get y'all the way. Y'all just get the way. So we are here, and we are going to talk about this lovely display of vodka in front of us, and we are actually going to drink some. Okay, so that is going to happen today. But also, before we get into all of that, since everybody knows Grafton as like the professional lurker on Twitch, and also like the skater extraordinaire, I thought we should talk about that. I thought we should get into that. So, Grafton, you and I met in 2021 in October.
Yep.
At the DMV. That was our first time meeting one another. Hey, Party Rocker Kev G. Hey, you. How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. I know y'all in here to see Grafton, so I'm good with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But anyway, you and I met in 2021 in a galaxy far, far away, right? Called a DMV. And that was our first time meeting each other in person. But tell us, the peoples, how did you come to Twitch?
My coming to Twitch was pretty straightforward. I am alumni of Morehouse College here in Atlanta, the house. And when COVID happened, they did a virtual homecoming because, again, things were being shut down. So they did a virtual homecoming, and Vince Adams was the DJ at that virtual homecoming. And so he did his thing. I enjoyed it. And at the end of it, you know, he wrapped it up with, hey, if you like what you heard, you can come over and follow me on this thing called Twitch. You can get more music, blah, blah, blah. So I downloaded the app, signed up, and I was off and running. It was instantaneous, crack level status, because I was hooked, because the plethora of variety in DJs and music that was available was mind blowing to me, because at that point I really wasn't listening a lot to the radio anyway. I had Sirius XM, and so I was just, and they give you a lot of different things, but they don't have any interactivity. They barely have DJs or personalities. It's just music. So I would bounce around and listen to a lot of different types of music. But then once this, Twitch sphere came about, and the interactivity and the personalities that came with it, as far as the streamers, it spoke to me in a way that no other platform or no other medium had, and I dove right in and took off straight from there.
And here he is, you all.
Here he is.
And some people came in here, so let me please greet them. Crazy Berry Town, I saw Mr. Nate. I saw Lakita. How you doing? The Best Lady. And if I miss you, again, please forgive me. I'm trying. I'm trying to do some stuff here. But anyway, if I missed you, hello and welcome. And again, I'm Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman, Executive Bourbon Steward at your service. So, Grafton told us how he came to Twitch. Now, everybody here, everybody knows you are a skater. Like, everybody knows you for that.
Yep.
So, how long have you been skating? How did you get into that? And tell us about that.
So thank you for asking that. This is actually my 20th year as a skater. So what a lot of people don't realize, or they don't think about, is that I never skated as a kid. I did not skate. I didn't own skates. I didn't go to the skating rink. It just wasn't a thing. So let me back that up. I did go to the skating rink because that's where the girls were, but I never skated. So I was the guy that...
Tell the truth, man.
I'm telling the truth. If anyone who knows me, I'm an open book. So I was the guy that I stayed on the side and waited for the girls who would fall, and then they come off, and I would then offer them a beverage and some company. And so... I'm dead serious. I love it. That was my role. I stood on the side and waited and watched, see who fell. And then, I ran over. Hey, let me get you a Coke, Let me get you some ice for that. And then strike up a conversation, and that was it.
And now he offers vodka.
Right, exactly. For the adults. So as a kid, I never actually skated. But then I was working at a job, and one of my coworkers had just gotten into skating as an adult and in the DMV area. And she invited me out, and I hammed and hawed for weeks. And then she was like, just come out, see what it's like. And I lie to you not, the very first night, it was a Wednesday night at what we call Seabrook Skating Rink. Shout out to the DMV. And the place was jam-packed on a Wednesday night, jam-packed. Hardly could park anywhere, people everywhere. And the energy level was through the roof. It was just through the roof. And it was just black folks in there skating, having a good time. No drinking, no smoking. Good loud music, just like a club, except without all the excess. And right then and there, that was a Wednesday night. Then the Saturday right after that, I went out and bought my own pair of skates, because I was told that if you're going to skate, don't rent brownies, or what we call brownies, which are rentals. So that was it. And I was deep into it and have been ever since. Even got tatted up with the skates on my arm.
Show that.
I did.
No, come on now. No, you gotta. What? Pull the shirt up, okay? So they can see the whole damn thing.
Look, then you're gonna show my tan. My tan.
Your farmer's tan.
My farmer's tan.
I know about it. Beige Brigade. Okay.
So that's how the whole skating thing got happened, and it is. And I tell people this all the time. It is a lifestyle. It is not a hobby, right? I spend money. I travel. I take care of my equipment. It's not a hobby. It's a lifestyle. And, a hobby is something you do every now and then. A lifestyle is ingrained with your life. Like, I make plans, vacations around skating. Everything that I do is almost primarily around skating. So skating is an intricate part of my life, and that's why it's a lifestyle and not a hobby.
He going skating like when he leave here
Immediately.
today. Immediately. He leaving here going to the skating rink, and then he's skating tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that. Someone say he got a skating rink in his house.
I do have a skating rink, a skate floor in my basement that I created during COVID when everything got shut down and no one could go to the rinks. I had some space and I made a space, and it kept me. It's one of the things that kept me going through COVID. So
technically, how many years have you officially been skating? Now, we know about those years that you were just helping the women, that you was mad.
This will be 20.
So 20 years.
Yes.
This year is 20 years.
I think 2005 is kind of when I started, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that said, you all, 2005 is when he started. It's never too late, right?
I was 30. Yeah. So
okay.
it wasn't.
Late.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was a brand new as an adult.
Yeah. If it's something you want to do, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. Hey, Classics, how you doing today? So I mean, the first time that I actually saw you skate was at the Ohio meetup.
Oh yeah.
I remember you were out on the tennis court, and I knew you skated.
On tennis court, yeah.
But I saw you. Actually, and y'all, if you've never seen Grafton skate, and I mean, who on here has never seen him skate? But if you haven't, this man can skate his ass off, okay?
Thank you.
It's like, he be doing the damn thing.
I try.
All right?
I love it. I love it. I mean, that's the bottom line.
You be doing it.
I love it.
You actually be doing it. So we are sitting here with some vodka in front of us, and I know all of the people that come in here regularly, probably this is like a show to go down in history. Because I'm not drinking brown.
Brown whiskey.
I am not drinking brown today. Now, last week I didn't drink brown either. And yeah, I told y'all I had a hangover. However, there's something that I do know about this. So when was that I met you at your promo at the liquor store?
This was in October.
Okay. So last October, I met Grafton at a liquor store here in the Atlanta area. Clear whiskey woman. And Grafton was telling me about the vodka, and I was like, I'll come out, I'll support, would love to hang out with you. And he was like, okay, but you got to taste the vodka. And I was like, I don't really drink vodka, right? And he was like, yeah, but you're here and you got to taste it.
Might as well.
So I did. And you all, believe it or not, first of all, it was very tasty. And I didn't have a headache. There was no hangover, no ill effects. I was not worshiping the porcelain goddess, which is the toilet, in case you don't know. So I was really, really impressed by that. Hey, Double Spirit. That was a big deal. But I want you to tell the folks about the background of how you came to be involved with this and how this came about. And can I say this? Hey, Cammy Cam, how you doing? This right here is a Black History moment. You all know we in Blackity Black History Month.
Blackity Black.
Okay, so in case, even though don't get fooled by the beige, right? It's some beige people. All three of us beige tonight. But this is Blackity Black History Month. This is Black history right here because this is a female-owned brand. This is a Black-owned brand. Okay, so I want to say that to you all because I've been reminding you all month. I will continue to remind you, not just this month, because it's Black History Month every damn month. Mm-hmm. Support your Black brands. If you have choices, please support your Black brands. Ask for them. Research them. They're out there. But you have to be willing to ask at your local liquor stores because if you ask, they will place those things on the shelf. So tell us the story behind City Nytes Vodka.
So I'll touch on it, but if it's okay for me to say what we're going to be doing in the future.
However you want to do this,
right,
until I say stop, damn it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Do your thing.
So City Nytes, as she said,
might need a drink.
Is a Black woman owned, entity. It's an enterprise. It was started and founded by my business partner, Dr. PhD Amanda Turner, who actually grew up in Chicago and resides in Georgia as well, but actually kind of lives in Maryland as well. But she's one of my closest skate friends. And over the years, we've known each other for, ever since I really started skating. So we're going on 20 years as well. And she is one of the smartest and brightest people that I have ever met. Not just women, just people, period. And so she is constantly trying to, one up her creativity. And over the years, she's had different business ideas that that I'm in IT and I do websites, not as much as anymore, but she would approach me with her ideas and trying to get a website established. So when she came to me about setting up a website for this particular product, after speaking with her and hearing, because I had all those same questions, how did you come up with this? Why did you do it? And all of those things. We got off the phone, and about 10 minutes later, I called her back and I was like, I want to be a part of this. I need to be a part of this. Her vision and her ideas for, where this can go was just mind blowing. And it was so on point that I immediately knew I wanted to be a part of it. And she was gracious enough to allow me to be a part of it. So that's part of why I'm here. And then the vodka itself, and again, at a later show down some months from now, Amanda, Dr. Turner, will be here. She's actually going to join us. We're going to do another show where she will be able to get more into detail about the background and how she came about the product and everything else. But just at a high level, this was all born through COVID. Like so many things were, like all of us were born, our community and our friendships were born from COVID. So when everything was being shut down, and she'll tell you, she looked at what was, essential, that was still staying open, and liquor stores were one of the things that were staying open. So, her brain being the way it works, she started thinking about what can I do to get into that space? Because if another pandemic were to hit the country, she still wants to be in a position where the job is not going to matter and you have an essential service that the government deems necessary and you're going to stay open, which means that your flow of income is going to be not cut off. And so she came up with ideas. She did her research and she decided that vodka was the way to go as opposed to a different type of spirits, none of the browns. So the research came. And when I tell you this woman put in work, she put in work. And that's part of why I'm so happy that she allowed me to be a part of this, because the foundation is solid. It is absolutely solid. It's not a fly-by-night thing. It's not just some folks who had, a great idea, jump in, half-ass the work, and then, just bounce when the next, shiny thing comes along. That's not this. This is not her. And so once the research was done, she determined the flavorings that we want. So City Nytes Vodka is hemp infused flavored vodka. Let me say that again. It is hemp infused flavored vodka.
Now, hemp is not cannabis.
Is not cannabis.
Okay?
That is 100%
so
correct.
Just
is not
know
cannabis.
that. I want to make sure that
Yes.
we're clear on that.
And it's not weed.
It is not weed.
It will not get you high. It is one of the components, but it is not the thing that gets you high. It's not going to show up on a drug test. It's not going to get you in trouble with your employers. Myself and Amanda both work in government type of roles. So we can't do anything that's going to compromise those positions. So the hemp is not it. But what we do with the hemp and what the hemp does for the vodka, because a lot of people complain about drinking vodka because it has a sting and a bite that they don't like and an aftertaste. And what we do with the product and the hemp is the hemp will then make it smooth. It takes away the bite. It takes away the sting that comes with it, and it makes the flavor more robust. So once you actually taste it, we have 3 flavors: ginger honey, honey apple, and pineapple lemonade. Ginger honey, honey apple, and pineapple lemonade. And once you actually taste,
I guess I'm going to be Vanna Black. I guess I'm going to be Vanna Black today, right?
Once you actually taste the product, you will taste the flavors. And that's a part of what we try to do, is to make sure that you can actually taste the flavor in the actual product. And it's not something that is going to, make your head tilt back. And so that's what we came about with City Nytes Vodka.
Okay, so I was holding up the bottle, and I want you all to take a good look at this bottle. First of all, the bottle is beautiful, and it has a city skyline on it. Tell us about that, Grafton.
The city skyline is the trademark of City Nytes Vodka. And one of the things that Dr. Amanda will tell you when she tells the full story is that, being from Chicago, the Chicago skyline is actually very iconic. And that is part of the inspiration for the product itself. City Nytes, everything that comes with, the city life, the nightlife, and, all of the good things that people enjoy when they go out. And so the skyline is the trademark of the product and the identity of the product itself. And again, one of our other skate friends, he is an artist, and I don't want to say graphic artist, but he is a real artist, and he was the one that actually designed the logo for us, and actually the full labels of the bottles and all of the products that we have. So again, we support people within our community. So we're skaters, but we have other ideas, we have other things and other ventures that we're in. And so we reach out to people in those communities and try to support them. And, our graphic artist, he's a young Black man, lives in Ohio. So we support him by giving him this opportunity to lend us his talent to create these incredible products for us.
Okay. And we have a lot of questions in the chat, and we're going to get to them, I promise you. So, but I want to say hello to the Callers 06, to Shantae. Yeah. Somebody else came in here that I missed. Hey, Little Unique, how you doing? Again, if I miss you, please forgive me. So someone did ask about the alcohol content. I did see that question. I'm trying really hard to catch all of the questions. But tell us about what is the alcohol content? What's the proof on it?
The proof is, and it's right on the bottle, in the 70, it's 35% alcohol content, 70 proof.
70 proof. Okay, so 70 proof. For comparison on whiskey, just to let you all know, Crown is 70 proof. Okay. So that would be kind of a comparison in the whiskey world. So you have 3 different flavors. Let's talk about the flavors a little bit, and we're actually gonna taste this. I know Faye asked, and hey Faye, how you doing? Faye asked about where we can order this. So I do have the website information. It is going through Stream Elements. You can click on that and it will take you to the website. And we are going to be giving away 1 bottle tonight. So pay attention to what we're saying here, because it's going to be like a quiz type question. So make sure that you're listening. Hey, Holly. Hey, Miss KB. How you doing? So let's talk about the different flavors. And I'm actually going to craft a cocktail using some ingredients that I have on hand. But let's pour up something.
Okay.
And taste it. And listen, you special, because I got real glasses. Look at this, y'all. Real glasses tonight.
All right.
Not even just the plastic deals. We got real ones. So.
All right. So I'll explain what we have in front of us.
Okay. And this is which one? Tell me.
This is the ginger, honey, and hemp. Okay. So what you see are 3 different items in front of us. What is sold in the stores are the large 750 milliliter bottles. Right now, we have them in a few locations in the Georgia area, which is our primary focus geographic area for right now, as we try to build a groundswell for getting into more places. You can order online, www.citynytes.com. You can order it online and have it shipped directly to you. But in stores, to physically pick it up on our websites, there is a where to buy section, and that will give you all of the locations within the Georgia area, the Atlanta area, as well as some in California. There are some Total Wine and more locations in California where you can actually walk in and pick up the product. But for most people, ordering it online, we'll get it delivered to you. And as with Apple, we try to make sure that the packaging is representative of our company and our products and ourselves. So when it arrives to you, you'll know it's definitely something to be remembered. And that's part of what we want. It's an experience, right? These items that are in the middle here, these are mixed drinks. We actually call these the City Nytes experience. And there are 3 of them, and each one of them are actually made.
We ain't there yet.
We're not there? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yet. We got to taste the vodka yet. See, you getting all ahead of yourself now. Wait.
My bad.
Wait. He trying to tell y'all everything in like
I'm just
20
going, man.
minutes. Like, wait, we got
a whole show to do.
We got
right?
a whole show
Okay.
to do. Calm down. Okay, so listen. Somebody did ask about the price point. Hey, Shelly Thunder. Somebody did ask about the price point. So if they go to the liquor store, if they go to the website, how much does it cost?
So on the website, because with shipping, it is...
He is excited, little unique. Somebody said you was excited.
Oh.
He is.
The price, we actually... we're running a special for Valentine's, which I believe might still be going, which would be $20 per bottle. I believe that is still going on, that you can actually go on the website. But outside of that, the normal price point, I believe, is $28. And in the stores, so the stores are very different. The stores, they sell it at their own price. Right. There's nothing we can do about that. No matter what location you go to, they will attach their own price to it. But it will be somewhere between $25 and $30 in the stores off the shelves for the most part.
Okay. So how about we drink some vodka?
Let's go.
Okay. So we are drinking, which one? See, I forgot already. The ginger honey, and hemp is what we're drinking. So I'm gonna nose it because that's what we do in the whiskey world, and I assume that's what they do. I mean, so I'm gonna smell it. Very pleasant, like very, very pleasant. It has a, and I did not do this in the store. I just drank it in the store. I just admit that. I just took it to the head. I just drank it, but it has a very pleasant aroma. I definitely can smell the ginger more so than anything else. Okay. What are your smelling notes? I would say. What would you say about the aroma of it?
Well, it's very. You can definitely smell the ginger, and since I was part of crafting the flavors and the formulation, so I'm so used to it. Mm-hmm. But you can definitely smell the ginger in each individual flavor. You can actually smell the primary component that makes up that particular flavor.
Okay. All right. So
and everyone smells. Everyone's their taste palettes are different, just as well as their smell. So some people actually smell the honey more so than they smell the ginger.
Right.
But you can definitely tell that it is one of those flavors before you actually taste it.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, he gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste it. This is like a retaste because I tried all of them when I was at the store. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
If y'all see my face squirm up, it's because I'm not a drinker. So I'll drink. But again, because I'm not a drinker, there's no bite. Like my throat is not on fire right now. It's really not. My chest isn't burning like it does with some of the brown liquor. So it goes down very smooth, and it's not something that is going to just, jump out at you and just have you swerving. It will creep upon you. Don't sleep. It's still alcohol. It will creep upon you, but it's not going to just hit you in the face. It's very smooth, and that's one of the selling points that we try to tell everyone when we promote the product, is that it is very smooth. And it's very different than most vodkas that you've ever tasted, including the Tito's, Cirocs, and Grey Gooses, and all of those other brands.
Now that's what he said.
You're not used to drinking it. You're not used to drinking it. You're not used to,
He said it did not have a burn. Okay, and it didn't burn my throat, but y'all, my chest is on fire. Okay,
you're used to drinking brown.
This is different. And Kelly, in answer to your question, yes, I will be chit-chatting with you about that. Let's not spill the beans. Okay. So we'll talk.
Lisa, your face was full of judgment.
Y'all. Okay, y'all. He talking about, and yes, it goes down really smooth, and it doesn't burn your throat.
Everyone is different, right? Everyone is different.
My chest is
in a general context, right? It's not going to affect everyone that's the same way.
Okay, sweet Jamaica.
So
and then somebody like me who definitely doesn't drink
right.
at all,
I mean,
I'll be ready to pass out on this.
You probably would just like fall out on the floor. I'm just gonna say this. It is smooth. He's absolutely correct. It is smooth. But my chest is on fire. Okay. So I'm just gonna say that.
You need some water?
However, yes, I would. Like, thank you. If you could. I'm gonna say this though. It is very smooth, and it does have a good flavor to it. And I am not a vodka drinker.
Right.
However, again, my chest is on fire. I will not be drinking the rest of this.
That's fine.
I will be
the other flavors.
Be putting this to the side,
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
I already
You give it to
know.
me. I'll take it.
Okay, I already know from previous experience that there's another flavor that I like better. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I already know that. I told you what it was.
Right, and
so yeah.
And she's had, Lisa did, like she said, come out to one of our tastings at one of the liquor stores here in Georgia, in the Atlanta area, and she did taste it, and it wasn't the same type of reaction. So, again,
that's because people were standing around looking at me, and he was trying to sell vodka, and I was trying to help him sell vodka.
And I appreciate it. I'll take it.
And I even had some people in there that were like in the bourbon aisle, and I was like, "Oh, come over here and try this. You really want to try this vodka? It's really good." Because see, that's the kind of friend I am.
Yeah, and
right?
I appreciate it. We both appreciated it very much. Thank you.
So I did do that, and I mean, I'm not gonna say I was lying. I wasn't lying. I was just like. Yeah, a little.
I got you.
A little. But there is one of the other flavors that I really, really liked a lot. Okay. And it did not burn my chest, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
So moving on.
Right. And that's the ginger portion of it, right? So anyone who is familiar with ginger, there is a burn that goes with ginger naturally. It's not anything that is particular to the vodka. It's just ginger itself. And that's what you're probably tasting there.
Probably so. And actually, I like ginger. But let's talk about this next one that I actually think I'm going to make a cocktail with. This one is called...
Honey, Apple, and Hemp.
Honey, Apple, and Hemp. Okay, so we are going to taste this.
Right. And that's not honey, apple. It's honey apple, like the brand of apple, honey apple itself.
Okay. So, wait a minute. What'd you do with the clean glass? He done slid his glass up. Oh, Lord, yeah. I think he's drunk.
I'm still learning the protocol, y'all.
I think he's drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm just learning the protocol.
But listen, it had a little gurgle to it. It was a little baby gurgle, but it had a little gurgle to it. It had a giggle to it. Y'all know, if you never been in here before, I got a thing about the gurgle. Like when you pour it out the bottle, that gurgle, it does something to me. Just saying. Just okay. So this is
Honey apple
honey
and hemp.
apple and hemp, and this is the one I'm going to use to actually make a cocktail. Hey, Songbird, how you doing? So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to all them bullshit memes that gifs that we send each other all damn day. Cheers to that shit.
So stupid. She's so stupid.
So I mean, I told y'all we friends, right?
I am here in a professional manner, so we're going to keep things
we
very
friends,
professional.
right? So
I am here in a professional manner,
all day long,
representing City Nytes Vodka.
all day long.
www.citynytes.com.
Yo, Grafton, keep it up. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Don't let her break you. Don't let her break you.
We send gifs to each other.
This particular flavor is honey apple and hemp.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now that one I liked.
There you go.
Now that one did not set my chest on fire.
Right.
I like the flavor of this one. We're about to taste my favorite one. I know we're moving our way down there, but that one I liked. I really do taste the apple
Yes.
in this one. It's very strong. And this is the one I'm actually going to use to make a cocktail. And y'all look, I got my muddler.
Right.
I'm going to be muddling some stuff today. So call Funklore, call Malik. I'm going to be muddling. So, yes.
Funny story.
I am not Buzz, Cammy Cam. You
Not yet.
girl,
Trust me.
No, Cammy Cam, you need to come here
This
more
is
often.
not going to do it for her.
This ain't it.
This ain't
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
You know, white clear is not it.
It ain't it. It ain't it. And Cammy Cam, I can drink a whole hell of a lot of whiskey and not be Buzz. I got eyewitnesses. Trust.
Right.
Trust. Nah, this is just different for me because I am the brown whiskey woman and I drink brown. So,
And I appreciate you taking the opportunity to actually do this.
Yeah.
Step
I'm happy
outside
to do it.
of your norm and give us an opportunity to prove ourselves, which is all this is about. My whole purpose here is to prove and speak on the product and what we believe it can do for drinkers, and particularly people who aren't necessarily drinkers, like myself, but want something to be able to drink without it being strong, without it being, some other, lighter, less alcohol content product. And so we are definitely trying to stay within that realm. And for particularly people who don't typically or have shied away from vodka for one reason or the other, we are trying to bring those people back into the fold of vodkas by offering these different flavors.
okay. I like that. And this is something else I kind of want to point out about it too as well. I think the whole kind of herb infused whiskeys and the hemps and things like that, they're kind of making a rise now. Do you agree with that?
I do agree. And that's, again, as things become more popular, as more and more states begin to legalize marijuana as a whole, different things within that realm, the gummies, the brownies, all those different things are then just going to start to pop up. And so other persons are jumping on the bandwagon, for lack of a better word, where we've been in the space for 2 years now. And we are definitely, when we first came to market, we were one of two that had hemp infused vodka, but we were the only ones that had flavored hemp infused vodkas.
Okay. So the only, wow, that's impressive. Hey, Prodigy, how you doing? So we're going to go to the one that I absolutely love. Like, this is my favorite. Hey, Sight Giver. So let's talk about that one. Tell the people about this one.
This is the pineapple, lemonade, and hemp.
Ooh.
And let me read to you what's on the back of the bottle.
It had a giggle gurgle.
It is a delicate creation of the fruity tropical pineapple, citrusy, sweet, and sour lemon tartness blended with all natural hemp seeds to bring you a refreshingly vibrant tasting City Nytes experience.
Oh my God. That just sounded like fantastic.
Yeah. Let me read that again.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
delicate creation of the fruity
shit.
tropical pineapple, citrusy sweet and sour lemon tartness blended with all natural hemp seeds to bring you a refreshingly vibrant tasting City Nytes experience.
Now I know. I know all of y'all want to go out and buy that right now, right? Order. Click on the website. Order right now.
Turn the lights off.
See, on this one, I was just trying to set the mood for you, bro.
I mean, y'all, I'm just gonna say this.
All
so
we need
like,
is a
say, oh, I want that.
Lock and
Me
key is
too.
hilarious, man.
Me too.
I was just trying to set the mood. That's all.
Okay,
Just trying to set the
see,
mood.
okay, he was just trying. Okay, so he wasn't like really
Thank you,
just
sir.
turning off the lights.
That's
on
the
you.
producer.
Not like how I get the lights turned off on me just because I say something just a little bit out of the way. But anyway.
All right, so Braxton, I'll put the camera back on you. So you can go ahead. Fire behind you and everything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, wait a minute. Do we need him to read it again?
No,
Okay.
I think
It's like,
buy the bottle and then you can read it.
buy the bottle, and maybe it should be a thing where they buy the bottle and then like you're reading the ingredients to them. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
They can like download something and just hear you reading that. I mean,
No, if you buy a bottle and send me a whisper or you message me,
Oh, shit.
I'll gladly
okay, so
do that.
wait a
For
minute.
a purchase? Absolutely.
Wait, he said for a purchase. Okay, so here we go. Right,
It's
so
still business. It's still business.
It's still a business, and I am just wanting you all to know that I will be your manager.
It's 10%.
For the record,
In other
This
words,
10% over
I
here.
will be his manager.
and I can let me translate that for you. Not manager, but pimp.
Right.
X.
With a strong backhand.
Put X on the end of that. Pimp X.
Pimp X.
Okay. So cheers.
Cheers.
This is the one, y'all. That's the one. That's right. Better have my money.
Yeah.
Pimp X.
That was
Anyway, this is the one. This is my favorite. So this one is the pineapple. What again? Now?
Pineapple lemonade.
Pineapple lemonade. See, I done forgot already. Oh, damn. They called you voice whore. Anyway, I saw that. This
no
is
shame.
the one. This is the one. I think because of the lemonade base in this one and the pineapple, because when I am sitting at home drinking, and sometimes on this show drinking, I do really like pineapple juice and whiskey together. So I think that's the reason why that one is my favorite. And of course, I often mix lemonade in because it's really, really good. What's your favorite?
My favorite is actually the pineapple lemonade.
Okay.
Because again, for all the things that you just mentioned, it's really, being from from the islands myself, pineapple has always been and always will be my favorite fruit. So the pineapple lemonade was definitely one from jump. Once we crafted the formula for it, I was like, this is it. This is the one for me.
Okay. And y'all know about them pineapples, right? You know what they say them pineapples do for you. I mean, come on now, it's me. You know I was going to say that shit. Anyway. They say the word on the streets is...
Now this wasn't for a mood setter right
Oh
here.
my God.
The pineapples will make you tasty in many ways. Just saying. That's what I had heard. That is what I heard. But D-Man, do you know why pineapple is goated? Do you know? But anyway, let us talk about these ready to serves, because the ones you was trying to talk about before it was time to talk about them. Those. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll move these to the side so that your ready to serves can be kind of highlight your mixers.
Yeah. So these are 3 items that we have that we call the City Nytes experience. Caveat to these is that these are only available when we do in-person events. The primary reason for that is because they have to be refrigerated, and we like to serve them chilled or frozen because it actually makes them taste a little bit better. So they are not available for purchase online or shipping or in stores. Not yet. We are working on trying to get to a point where these can be in stores as well. Because again, they have to be refrigerated. And so there's a process of working through that. But the first one is apple colada, and it is made with the honey apple vodka. And then we have, well, let me come back to that one. Then we have the tropical paradise, which is made with the pineapple lemonade. And then we have the sweet Georgia ginger, which is made with the ginger, honey, and hemp. This one is my absolute favorite. Even though the vodka itself is the pineapple is my favorite, this mixed drink, this right here, if you know that Cat Williams skit, this right here, that's the one right there. That is often our best seller whenever we have an in-person event where we make these available. And so we are doing tastings and other events here in the Georgia area. And for, anyone that I know that's in the Georgia area, I will reach out to you when we are going to have those events. Either if I have your direct number, I'll hit you up directly, or if not, then I'll send you either an IG or a whisper to let you know when and where we are going to be displaying and having these products available. So if nothing else, even if you don't drink, if you know we're going to be someplace within close proximity to you, just please come on out, just say hello, and that will be enough for me. And then if you walk away with the bottle, then great.
If you walk away with bottles, you look like that.
That is hilarious. She's so funny. So in addition, what Lisa was pouring out is what we also have as a promotional product, our 50 milliliters. So these also are not available in stores because, again, we use them for promotional purposes. So a lot of times when we have events, we will do swag bags. And when we put together a swag bag, these are the amounts. The 50 milliliters is what we put in the swag bags when we are then thanking people for coming out. And so that's why I say, if you see us out and you know that we're going to be at an event, even if you don't necessarily want to purchase a full bottle, if you come out and just say hello and talk to us, then more than likely you can walk away with a swag bag that has a sample in it. And hopefully, even if you're not a drinker, you can provide it to someone else that is a drinker of vodka. And then they will be then more inclined to support us, which is really all we're looking for. We're just looking for support on whatever level we can get it. We would like to support. We're trying to do big things, y'all. Like for real. Big things. Lisa's getting her concoction products together, so she's on the side doing things. But again, the website is www.citynytes.com, citynytes.com, where you can then make the purchase and have it shipped directly to your home. And I know there are some states where they believe or they have where you can't ship, but I don't believe that is an issue for our products. So are we back, Ms. Lisa?
We're back.
Okay, there we go.
I had to go get stuff to make a cocktail. Hey, MC2J man, how you doing today? So I am concocting on the fly, right? And for my muddling folks, I'm gonna be muddling. I'm actually gonna be muddling, and damn it, I left my glasses in there.
So for the newcomers, can you tell them what muddling is?
Yes, I can tell them what muddling is. So I'm going to be muddling some cranberries today. So what muddling is, and this is my muddler right here. What muddling does is it releases the juices in whatever it is that you're muddling. So if it's ginger, if it's cherries, if it's cranberries, which is what I'm using today. Hey, the chemist, how you doing today? Welcome in. Hey, Panda Butterfly, how you doing? So whatever it is that you're muddling, it's going to release the juices or the oils from whatever it is, okay? So it's like the essence of the flavor, essentially, when you muddle. So it's a little bit different than pressing it or, smashing it or, yeah, I said that. But anyway, it's a little bit different. So we have some cranberries. So I'm going to be putting a couple of cranberries in our glasses. So let me get that.
So for those who are following at home, how many are you looking at? Like 2 or 3 cranberries, or?
I'm putting about maybe about 6 or 7 in there, I guess. Maybe more, 10.
Enough to cover the bottom.
Yeah, enough to cover the bottom. Exactly. This is 6, 12, 15. It's not an exact thing.
There's no science.
There's no science to this at all. Actually, there's a lot of science in mixology, but the way that I do it, not really.
On the fly.
On the fly. So what I'm going to be doing is this is the muddler, and you can see that it has perforations at the end of it, right? So this will be with your basic bar kit. You can buy it individually as well. It's probably about maybe $6 if you buy it individually. I think it's worth it to buy a bar set, which would have a muddler, a bar spoon, which is a very long spoon, a jigger for measurement, and a lot of times it has a strainer in it as well. Hey, Cruz, how you doing? So I'm going to be using this to muddle. So basically, I'm just smashing down on these cranberries. You can use blueberries, strawberries, whatever you want. But I'm just kind of releasing the juices out of there. Right? So I'm muddling. I am muddling. You can do this inside the shaker if you like. It's perfectly fine to do it there. But I kind of wanted you all to see what it looks like. So that's the reason why I choose to do it in a glass. So I am going to be putting some of the ingredients in a cocktail shaker. So is this going to go on the website?
Yeah, oh no, we're definitely I'm going to go back and...
if it's good. Now, don't put it on there if it ain't good. Because I mean, if it's
putting
nasty...
your name on it.
Listen, if it's nasty, I don't want you to put it
Created by a brown whiskey woman.
Listen,
So.
Don't do that to me. It's got to be good. It's got to be good.
So one of the things that I didn't notice from watching the show before that I'm seeing now that I'm live here is that the muddling process, she's not actually smashing to bits and pieces the cranberries. She's just crushing them to sort of release the juices. It's not, you're not making pulp. That's really, you don't want pulp because then it'll end up just being all mixed throughout the drink as opposed to being settled at the bottom.
Exactly.
So it's just a matter of smashing them enough to get the juices released and to let the flavors out.
Hey, Malik!
Yeah. See, we said we were going to keep this professional. Like
that ain't my fault. That's his fault. Okay,
you did warn me though.
Be blamed
you
for
did
that.
warn me. You did warn me.
I told
she
you.
She did warn me, y'all. She did warn me. She told me it may go off the rails.
I said it.
So,
I gave it.
So
I said, Molly, you in danger. That's what I said. So he just didn't believe me. But anyway.
She said Mike.
She did say Mike. She did say Mike.
Did she say Mike?
Several times she said Mike.
Again,
it might go off the rails.
She
I should have known better.
She flatters herself.
It's not like I haven't seen the show.
Herself.
It's not like I haven't seen the show. I should have known better. I should have known better.
You should have known it.
Here we are.
You should have known it.
So
I should have known it.
You should have known it. This is about a jigger and a half because we're just going to use the rest of this sample. Okay, so that's the reason why.
Is that the pineapple?
This is the apple.
The apple.
This is the apple because we had
honey apple
juice.
and hemp.
So I really wanted to use this one. So we have this lovely fancy apple juice, right? Called Red Jacket. It's Honey Crisp apple cider. Okay.
It's a good apple.
I thought that this would be kind of cool because Honey Crisp is not as sweet as some other apples, some other types of apples. Apples come in all different varieties. I think I read someplace that there were over 200 or 250 varieties of apples. So the Honey Crisp is what I am using today. So This part, I'm just going to kind of like, free pour it. Ooh, I like the way that sounded too for some reason. Anyway. And I have some ginger beer. But I do not want to pour my ginger beer into my shaker because it would cause the shaker to explode. And we don't want that.
Spinner, let me jump in real quick. Locke, did you say that you just found out not too long ago that ginger beer wasn't actually beer?
That is correct.
Wow. Okay.
I
thought I heard that on a previous show, but I wasn't sure because I couldn't get in the chat to ask. But
you heard
now that I'm here,
correctly. Yeah,
wow.
that is true. I had no idea.
Okay.
I just heard
beer. Gotcha.
And like I grew up drinking root beer because my mom loves root beer. Mm-hmm. So I always knew that was pop more than anything else. I didn't know that ginger beer was as well. I didn't know that until literally last year.
Right. I heard you.
You heard that?
I heard that.
Wow.
I heard that.
I heard that judgment too.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard
no
that.
judgment.
He said pop.
Soda.
So I also have some pomegranate juice. Okay. And I'm just going to put a splash of it in. And then we're going to top it with the ginger beer. So this is going to be a real robust, interesting cocktail. And this is Palm. This is one of my favorite pomegranate juices because it's fresh. It's 100% juice. So make sure you're reading your juice bottles because all of them are not 100% juice. But Palm is a really good one. This is Reed's ginger beer. So there's either Reed's and probably Cock and Bull are the most popular ginger beers. And we're just going to top it with that.
Now, did you actually pre-thought of any of this, or are you literally just winging it?
I am winging it based on the ingredients that were in Locke's refrigerator.
Wow. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Like, for real, that's impressive.
Thank you. There you go.
All right.
So we're going to see what this tastes like, right? Cheers.
And you're gonna score it 1 to 5?
I'm going to score it 1 to 5. I like it.
I like that.
You like it too?
That's good.
Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 5, what do you give it?
I give it a 4. I wouldn't say it's a 5, but it's definitely a 4.
Okay. So I'm going to have to work on that because I want you to put a 5 on that website. So I might have to play around with this a little bit. Okay. Hey, SNS, how you doing? Hey, K. Marie. K. Marie said, Lock and Key likes Cock and Bull. That's what she said. That's what she said. So yeah, but I like this.
It's good.
Okay, so what do you think
I would say I'm going home, but I'm already home.
You're already home.
You can't say that, right? You're already here. What would you say it needs?
Probably, for me personally, and I can only speak for me because I love ginger beer.
Okay.
I would actually put a little bit more ginger and nix the pomegranate.
All right.
Because I think the pomegranate with the cranberry, the muddling, I think that is overpowering. Yeah, okay. I think that is taking away from some of the other flavors in there. So I think the not including the pomegranate, particularly because the palm is straight juice.
Yes.
Right.
Agreed.
It's not watered down. It's not mixed. It's straight. So I think it's very overpowering and taken away from some of the other flavors. But otherwise, fantastic. Okay. Good job.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Sandra Radiate. That's my Detroit fam. How you doing? Okay. So there we go. So we just concocted a drink that I got to remember for the website.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. Okay.
And you get to name it too, because one of the things that we try to do with all of our recipes that we have on the website, and which is something that we're going to start doing going forward, is working with mixologists to actually create specific drinks. And we our goal is to name all of them after a particular city that is of the choosing of the mixologist that created the drink.
So basically, I could name this like the ATL Shawty if I wanted to.
You absolutely could. That'll work. We currently don't have an ATL drink.
Okay. So there we have it. Or
ATL
maybe,
Shawty?
yeah. I don't know. like that. Maybe I'll create another one for Detroit too. Because shout out to the D. But anyway, I think we got it. I think we got an ATL Shawty. So, okay, I like that. So tell them though about basically the whole concept of if they create a cocktail and how you all post that information on your website.
So right now we don't have that piece of it in a fluid format just yet. But if you have an idea and you've made a purchase that you want to create a drink, by all means, you can send me the information. You can whisper it to me if you have my direct number, or you can send it to me, Grafton Gale well, I'll send it to you outside of this. Just whisper me if you do have an idea for a drink, and by all means, we will replicate it. And then if it's close enough or not close enough to something else that we already have, then we will work with you on getting it posted onto the website, as well as coming up with a name for the mixed drink itself.
Okay. So you all can be mixologists, because that's basically the role of a mixologist, is that they create cocktails.
Correct.
And just for the record, when you're creating your cocktail, a cocktail by definition is 3 or more ingredients. Okay, so it's got to be at least 3 ingredients.
Does ice count as an ingredient?
It does not.
It does not. Okay.
It does not.
Had to ask.
And actually, we didn't go with ice today because all of our ingredients were cold. So that's the option.
Right.
Because, of course, when you add ice, it waters down your drink, but it also kind of freezes the flavor of the drink. So when things are room temperature, or at least just right out of the fridge, you're going to get a little better cocktail. But of course, when you're in a bar, they're going to give you ice because they want to help you to keep your drink cold. And that's the purpose of it. 1 cube of ice is wonderful. Hey, Eb, how you doing? I don't know if I saw you earlier. But
I will say this.
1 cube of ice is really good.
I will say this about our products. If you purchase one and you put it in the freezer, it will not freeze, but having it very cold does make it taste different to some people.
Yeah.
So, by all means, if you do have a bottle, or if you purchase a bottle, put it in the freezer, leave it overnight, and then try it and see if you like the the cold version of the vodka versus the room temperature version of the vodka, because it does make it taste slightly different. Some people like it when it's straight out the freezer, and other people like it room temperature. So again, everyone is different. So if you have a bottle, give both a try and see which one you like, because if you haven't done it before, this is a good time to give that a try.
And vodka does not freeze.
It does not freeze.
It will not freeze. So that's another point. I did know that much about vodka. Hey, Tally, how you doing? So definitely try it. So Esnette says she can just toss hers outside in the snow. that does make a difference.
Yeah, that Canada cold is no joke. It is no joke.
Someone said buy 6 so you can put 3 in the freezer and 3 on the shelf. I absolutely love that.
Your check is in the mail, Psalmist.
Okay, so so Colin said he prefers vodka from the freezer.
There you go.
I do know it does make a big difference in taste. I know that when I was younger and I actually drank clears, I used to drink a certain brand of vodka cold, and it was better. It did taste better to me. It still had the same effect. I mean, it still
the effect doesn't change, but
but
the taste of it may taste different to some people.
The taste of it was definitely different. Okay, so D-Man said, is there a science as to why it doesn't freeze? Do you know the answer to that?
I believe, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that because of the alcohol content, it doesn't, the 32 degrees just doesn't do anything for it. The crystallization that usually happens with with water does not occur with alcohol because of the makeup of the molecules with the alcohol itself. So when they hit 32 or below, the binding that usually occurs with water or things that are made with water, it just does not occur because it just does not, it's liquid, but it just doesn't have that much water in it. Now, if you water it down with ice or some other drink, then it will freeze. It will freeze because it is now going to blend in with that other product, and that will freeze. But the pure vodka itself will not freeze just because of the makeup and the chemical makeup of the vodka itself.
London called, said, "All right, Mr. Science," and I was just about to like just mess with him and say like, even if that shit was like dead ass wrong,
Grafton,
it sounded really good, right? It sounded so legitimate, but actually, he's correct. He's absolutely correct because of the alcohol content. I was just trying to see if he like really knew what he was talking about.
I didn't know I was going to be tested over here.
That's right. It's a quiz, goddammit. And you passed.
That wasn't in my rider when I signed up for this.
Put that shit in writing, son.
I was like, it wasn't in my rider, man. What the hell?
Put that shit in writing.
When you come here, you just never know what you might get. Okay, it's like a box of chocolates.
Man.
You never know what you might get.
Next time, talk to me. I'll give you a ring.
Look. Lesson learned.
Because she's
Lesson
doing whatever
learned,
to
y'all.
get you.
Lesson learned.
Grafton. She's doing whatever to get you in the door. I'll tell you the real, bro.
The real
Listen,
deal. Okay.
I got you.
All right, bro.
Man. What Locke is saying, I mean, listen, we're gonna have 60 seconds of honesty right now. Locke is the reason why Lisa has a liquor shop still, because Lisa is a habitual line crosser. Crosser, right?
Boom.
So sometimes I'm like, I have an idea. And Locke will be like, no.
Stop.
No. Stop. We ain't doing that.
Put the brakes on it.
Don't do that shit.
Exactly. That's how he says it to me, though. Don't do that shit. You want to keep your little liquor show, don't you? And I'm like, okay. And then I just like hang my head in shame and slink off in the corner. And then I come back. But I got another idea. And he's like, nope. So, we have this dynamic. We have this balance where basically he helps me keep my little liquor show. So he's probably not lying when he says, like, you should ask him, because me, I'm going to just be like, do it. Go for it. Strip. Take off your clothes.
Lisa literally is like London. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's and the thing is I'm not even drunk when I'm talking to him. Like, I am sitting at home perfectly sober when we are having these conversations on the phone, right?
Off the chain, man.
And it's just like, I'm a hippie disguised as a responsible adult. Just remember that for future reference.
And Lisa immediately...
You've been warned.
So the funniest thing is Lisa immediately turns into like a little 4-year-old. But why?
That is true.
But why?
That is true. And then I always say, but if we just did this, what about that? What if we just did that part? And he's like,
Nope.
You ain't doing that.
Natty,
And one working with both of y'all. London and Lisa. That's right. Both of us.
Natty, that is Lisa, the habitual line stepper.
Yes, habitual.
Line crosser, not step.
Crosser.
Oh, crosser.
I mean, I'm like on the other side, like running towards whatever is wrong. That's me.
Boom. Boom.
Exactly.
Boom.
That's me. So I would say probably I was not the person to speak with about my show on my show.
G, I got you, bro. I got you.
Should have done my homework.
Just saying. But I'm fun though.
She is fun.
I am
like
fun.
That I can definitely give her credit for. Is nothing but just jokes and cracks
all day,
constantly,
all day,
constantly,
every day.
Like even the lead up to me being here was just even today. I'm at the airport waiting on the rental car, and I'm looking at my phone, just dying in the airport. I actually missed them calling my name to get the car because I was
probably looking at some crazy.
I was just looking at my phone, just laughing. It's just
we do. I send a lot of crazy gifs, and I mean, D-Man, you can attest to this. They're always appropriate to the occasion, right? I mean,
they are appropriate to the occasion, but not necessarily appropriate. Period. Let's be clear about that. They're appropriate to the occasion.
Did I
but
ever?
it may not be appropriate.
Did I ever once
read the fine line?
tell
Read the fine
y'all
line.
that I was appropriate? Did I ever say that? Did I ever
Put it in
claim
the writer.
that?
You know.
Nah.
Oh, no, you said Lisa,
Never.
first time we met, that was the first thing you said to me.
I am the most inappropriate person you would ever meet in your entire life.
Yes, that is a direct quote
Now listen.
from September 3rd, 2022.
Now listen.
And here we are. You're still here.
If you take me, like to your mama house and stuff, I'm gonna act right. Right.
Ish.
I'm gonna act right. Right. Your mama gonna be like, oh, she's so nice.
Like, mama, no.
Oh my God.
Mama, no. Don't believe that.
Lovely.
Don't believe that.
Now, once we get in the car, then it'll be a different conversation.
Then I'm gonna be like, you know what? That wig that your auntie had on, where'd she get that? Cause like that you could have said to me, Grafton, before we got there, Molly, you in danger. That way I would have known that your aunt was gonna have that wig on. Like if you had warned me, it would have been okay. It would have been all right. Yeah. I
Good to know.
I do know how to act right. I do.
Good to know.
Just for the record. Just
Okay.
for the record. Is it anything else you want to tell the peoples about, all of the liquor and stuff and the pretty bottles and how they can get it? Go to the website, y'all, please.
www.citynytes.com.
Kita. It's going through Stream Elements. It's pinned at the top. Make sure you go
Yes, thank you.
and buy it. Okay, support Black brands. And I said this last week. Support your friends and do not ask for a discount.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Okay.
don't give discounts. And
Say that again. Say that again louder for the people in
Support your
front.
friends. Funk Lord, you missed the muddling, man. You missed it.
hey, Kimmy.
Listen, support your friends and do not ask for a discount. Okay?
Yeah, we don't do discounts. Because what happens is, I've experienced this a lot. People, they think they know you well enough to just say, hey, why don't you slide me a bottle and this, that. We have to still pay for that. It's not free to us. So for us to then turn around and give it away is taking away from what we are trying to do in building a business. Everything costs money, right? Let's be real. Everything costs money, and startups cost money. Anyone that has started a business know that a lot is poured into it before you even break even. It may take years, and we're still at the point where we are trying to get to that even break even point. So we do a lot to give to those who actually come out to support us, that comes out to our tastings, which is where these come about. These things aren't made in a factory, right? These bottles, we purchase these bottles, we purchase the labels, we slap the labels on them ourselves, we pour the liquor in them ourselves, and these are what we actually give to people who come out to support us. So these aren't made in a factory. They don't come from the same place that makes the bigger bottles. Even if they don't make a full purchase, we still want them to be able to have a taste and experience it, and then take it home and give it to someone else to have that experience, in hopes of having them turn around and then like it enough to make a full purchase. So
you guys got that. I mean, I really, seriously, I hope that you really heard that. Please, if you are a vodka drinker, and even if you're not,
even if you're not,
and you want to,
someone who is a vodka drinker.
Someone who's a vodka drinker, and then also if you want to build your bar properly, you need to have everything on your bar. Okay, You need to have your clears, you need to have your browns, you need to have some wine, you need to have some great mixers, some chasers. You need to have some things on your bar so that you can appease everybody that is there at your party or home or gathering or whatever it is. You want to make sure that you are accommodating and being the host with the most. I always tease Locke about being an enabler. But he is. He's a wonderful host. He's a wonderful host. He has everything. He doesn't drink. However, he has a fully stocked bar. And, you know, when I'm here, I'm the official, official bartender. So
That's right, man.
That's right. I'm the main on main.
That's right, man.
So I am going to make sure that you are taken care of. And we are going to have these products at the family reunion.
Yes, we will definitely have them there.
We will have them at the family reunion. They will also be present at the OMU meetup. We got something special planned. And so if you all come to those events, you will definitely have the opportunity to taste this. But in the meantime, between time, please go out there and buy a bottle, order a bottle from the website, and make sure that you are supporting. And remember, you are supporting a Black business, and you're supporting someone you know. Now, remember, both events are sold out. Okay, I'm going to say that. OMU is sold out. There are no more tickets. D-Man is in here. Sold out. Right? Sold out. The family reunion is also sold out because it is an invite-only event. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't gotten your invite by now, it's sold out. It's sold out. But please buy a bottle. Okay, please buy a bottle. I highly, highly recommend it. Lakita put it in the chat. If you're in Atlanta, you can buy it locally. I do know the liquor store that you were actually there for the tasting, which is called Z&Z?
ZZ.
ZZ.
Yes.
Okay.
Z&Z. No, you're correct. Z&Z.
Liquor store, which is located, I think it's in Locust Grove.
It's in Locust Grove. And they're
Georgia.
all on the website. So all of the local places within Atlanta. And there are a few bars as well as liquor stores and restaurants. Some JR Crickets. You can actually find the product there as well.
Lemon pepper wet, y'all.
Right? Yeah. And for those that will be coming to the World Yacht Life Affair in November, I will have some bottles with me that we will be able to imbibe as well when we are abroad.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you all heard it here. So you have several locations that you can purchase from, but then also you have some opportunities to taste it and to support. So keep that in mind. Now, you shared with me that you've got some things coming up, and you have something very specific to Twitch in reference to the product. So please tell everybody about that.
Yeah. So one of the things that I've been, muddling around in my head. You get it? You see that? I've been muddling around in my head.
That was good. That was good.
For about a year or so.
It was kind of like a dad joke too, but anyway.
So for about a year or so, I'm working on a promotional raid train that on Twitch that will be happening at some point later this year. I do not have any dates yet, but I am working on getting the lineup and seeing what people have available, because a lot of the DJs that we support are now doing real life IRL gigs, right? They're out there doing things, living life, earning money. So we have to work around their schedule. So I am trying to, especially during the summertime. So I am trying to work with all of the ones that I want to see on the lineup and to make sure that we do it within a time frame where they are available. So that will be forthcoming. And during that, there will be giveaways as well. So there will be some lucky folks who will be able to enter a raffle and get a bottle gifted to them of one of the flavors. So if you know which flavor you like, or if you've tried one but you haven't tried another yet, then if you win that raffle, then you can always get one of the other flavors and have that available to you as well. So that Twitch raid train is in the works. It's in the planning stages, and information about that will be coming later on down the line.
Okay, wait. Prodigy, did you say something about you don't do raid trains when you the raid train king? Still? Okay. somebody time him out for lying. Okay. And this is the thing, y'all. I love Prodigy. I mean, he put it in the chat earlier. I don't ever make fun of him. I love that dude because I admire what he has built on Twitch, because I remember the days from whence he came, right? Where he started to where he is now. And I did send him an ET doll. And just letting you know, he's afraid of ET.
ET doll.
I did send him that. But, you know, he understood. He understood what I was doing with that. Okay. But anyway, but you stop lying in my chat now, because you're going to get it for that. You're going to. You're gonna get it for lying.
And Hippomay Live will be happening in Baltimore, Maryland later on this year. So
Baltimore.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that.
Yes. And Hippomay is happening tomorrow on Twitch. Hippomay Friday. And let me see. Fro is on it. I know that. That's one of my DJs. I know Fro is on at 11. And of course, it's a wonderful lineup every time that he does it. And again, everything that he has built with Hippomay is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, just the brand, the whole brand is incredible, man.
Okay, so Prod said he needs you there with those drinks.
Absolutely,
right?
Bro. That's local to me, so I'll definitely be there.
There you go. There you go. So, in Grafton, as your manager,
10%.
20.
10%.
If you all are interested in having Grafton at one of your affairs, whisper me, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gave me a gift.
Hold on one second. So Kelly, to your question, is there a code or something? Not really. I'll know. Basically, we keep metrics on when orders are put in. So anything after this, we will definitely know that, you know, the bump came from being on Lisa's show and the support from our Twitch family. So thank you for asking that. I will say that when we do the raid train later on, there will be a discount code that I will have for each DJ that is on the raid train. Therefore, we'll be able to track the number of purchases that are made from the individual DJs. Just as a way for ourselves to know who is, you know, more advantageous to our goals and who is not. And then so that when we do it the next year, we can make adjustments as well.
Basically, if you don't act right on the raid train, you ain't invited back. That's basically what he's saying. I'm just going to break that down to you in layman's language.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to be nice about it.
He was trying to be all nice and shit. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Trying to be nice about it, Lisa.
If you don't act right, you ain't getting invited back. I mean, it's as simple as that, right? So there you go.
I actually had a conversation with a streamer about this, and the way that I told him that I was approaching it about who to decide is just like trying to get into the partner program at Twitch.
Vodka,
right?
Kimmy, vodka.
The partner program, you have to have numbers. It's metrics. You have to have numbers in and outside of Twitch. It's not just your count, and you have to have hours. So, that's part of why that club is exclusive, because the streamers have to put in the work to meet that threshold in order to be able to be in the program. And I want to look at our product as being of that type of platform or of that type of level that you need a threshold in order to be a part of what we are trying to put forth in front of the community.
Now that was a lot of really nice words.
She gonna break it down.
So let me just translate that. If you don't act right, if you don't bring in the amount of money that you're supposed to bring in, you ain't getting invited back.
No, there won't be any, monetary, requirements. There's no threshold on that. But
do right. Do right. That's basically what he's saying is do right. Do the right thing. Act right.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if
ACK.
act right.
Right. That's what he said. So God. you can fuck around, you can find out. Or not. I mean, it's like this, okay? On like they don't really like me to say the F word, like on YouTube. They don't like that. I've been on for 30 minutes. I mean, how long? An hour, 30 minutes?
Hour and a half.
I can say it. I'm just saying I can say it. So
I mean, it's your liquor show. You can say whatever you want to say.
Until Locke tell me I can't.
I mean, do you listen to me anyway though?
A little bit. That much? I do listen to you. I actually do listen to you. So you gave me a gift. You gave me a gift the last time I saw you. And there's like a little story behind this. But I want to show you all what this is. This is called, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I guess it's called Bouton.
Bouton Dior.
Bouton Dior.
Bouton Dior.
Oh, that sounded good. Okay. So.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Okay.
Come on, keep up now.
I love it.
Fade to black. Okay. Y'all stupid. Anyway. Okay.
You're stupid.
So, this is Raspberry Peach Infused Cognac, and it is 30% alcohol by volume, which means it's 60 proof. Actually, when I looked this up online, I found absolutely nothing, zero about it. But you were kind enough to gift this to me, and so I thought this is the time to pop the cork on this and let us share yet another cocktail, and see what this tastes like. Do you know anything about it?
So,
besides how to pronounce it real pretty?
The way that I came about obtaining the bottle is that in the process of trying to build this business with my business partner, Dr. Turner,
Wait. Stop.
Oh, the gurgle. It's definitely gurgling. Yeah, it's definitely gurgling.
Lisa, did your eyes roll in the back of your head?
It did. She's having a moment over here. I thought it was a hot flash, but nah.
Damn.
She is having a moment.
Y'all.
And she ain't even tasted it yet. It's just a gurgle.
That was just a gurgle. Woo! I like it.
So, as I was saying, the way that I came about obtaining the bottles, that as we were trying to build the business, you have to go to a distiller that is licensed to make spirits. So you can't just do it in your backyard. It's not legal. So you have to go to someone who's licensed to do it. And where we are now is not where we started. And where we started, we had different distillers where we were trying to build a formula for various reasons. On a business level, things did not work out. But in the process of trying to work things out, they had additional products that they were already making. And so they gifted us when we went and visited their facilities. And that was one of them. So this actually came from a distiller in Illinois. I believe it's in Gurnee.
Yes, you are correct. It is Gurnee, Illinois.
Gurnee, Illinois.
Yes, and it is made with Washington raspberries and Georgia peaches.
Oh, there you go.
So that makes it
full circle.
Yeah, full circle. So that means this was destined for me, right? So absolutely love this. So, and it says cognac is a product of France. And just so you all know that in order to be cognac, it has to be made in France. So just like when I talked to you all about Scotch, Scotch has to be produced in Scotch. Japanese whiskey has to be produced in Japan.
Oh.
So that's one of the requirements, and that's one of the requirements for cognac as well. It has to be made in an area. It's an area called cognac. So
an actual location? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Interesting.
So, and it says a romantic creation of French cognac infused with natural extract of Washington raspberries and Georgia peaches. So I am looking forward to tasting this.
And the funny thing with this bottle is that I've had this bottle for 4 years now. Before I gave it to her, I picked it up it was given to me in 2021. And I'm not a drinker, so I wasn't going to open it because I knew I would never finish it. So I've had 2 other people that wanted the bottle, that said they wanted it, and I was going to give it to them, but for whatever reason, it just didn't happen. So, sometimes there are reasons why certain things happen in life, and I think there was a reason why I ended up holding on to that particular bottle, because I think it was meant to come to you, because at the time that I had it, I had no idea that you were the brown whiskey woman or anything of that nature. You were just Lisa the X on Twitch to me. So I think it was, it was purposeful that it stayed around this long.
Okay. I'll receive that. And I appreciate it very much. Hey, Mighty Mouse, how you doing? So you all, we're going to taste this. Let's smell it.
The smell is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Wow.
So I really smell the peaches very strongly. Okay. So cheers.
Cheers. All her glasses are branded. This woman's about her business.
Yes, I actually have both versions of my glasses. So I'll show that. Hey, Papa These Nuts. What you think?
It's nice. Not as good as the vodka, but it's nice.
I agree with you.
So
I actually agree with you. It is very smooth.
It's definitely smooth.
And cognac generally is. However, I do agree with you. I think that the vodka was better. I think it had better flavor to it. I think our cocktail was better than the cognac. Now, I will say probably adding some things to this, maybe some muddled peaches might be good. I don't know. I mean, I think it's workable for sure. But
the one thing I can say about it is that the same flavors that you smell, you actually taste it as well.
Agreed.
It's the exact same. Like you smell it and you're tasting it. It's the exact same thing, which is very different.
Yes, I agree with that. You can taste the raspberries and the peach. And then it certainly has a liquor bite.
A liquor bite.
Mm-hmm. So you can tell that you are drinking something. So yeah, I would say that. Malik, you call me a traitor? Hey, Kim Blue, how you doing? I am exploring today. I am stepping out of the box today. I'm stepping out of the brown box today. So yes, this is my original glass. These were etched. They have my logo on them and say Brown Whiskey Woman. I call this
brown with brown.
Version 1 is what I like to call these. And I know you can't see this as well because of the etching on them. And then this is version 2 of my glass that has my logo in it. And there, the bottom of the glass is actually purple. So I'm experimenting with some merch. The glasses seem to be something that people ask quite a bit about. So I'm experimenting with some things, trying to see, kind of how the glasses are going to hold up with this logo on them and different things and make it economical so I can ship it and all that good stuff. So, and speaking of the glasses, I have a gift for you, as all of my guests that come on this show. I want to say, first of all, thank you. Thank you for agreeing to come on the show, to share the story of City Nytes Vodka, to allow me to sample and taste and tell all the good people of Twitch. And I appreciate you. And even though we said we weren't going to do this, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you as a friend.
Oh, thank you. Feeling is very quite mutual. Absolutely.
And you and I talked quite a bit, and we, besides just, exchanging all the bullshit gifs that I send to him, we actually have real conversations. And so I want to say thank you for that. I appreciate you. And I am so glad to have this opportunity to share space with you in person and to be able to taste this delicious vodka in person.
Yeah.
So please, you all go to the website and order. If it's local, buy it. You're not only supporting a Black business, a minority-owned business, because his partner is a Black female. You're supporting Grafton. You're supporting the skater. You're supporting this dude on Twitch that you know, this guy that you see at the meetups wearing everybody's t-shirt. At Beats for a Cure Live, he had practically every DJ's, everybody's t-shirt. That's support. He is supporting you all, so please support him. Okay?
Yeah, like, so Twitch has been a lifesaver for me. Let me rephrase that. The communities and the people that I've met on Twitch have been a lifesaver for me on various levels. And that is what I take. So I've been doing this. We launched really in 2021, but it's 2025 now. And I was not out here shoving this in people's faces because that was not my goal with Twitch. My goal with Twitch was a community. And shout out to DJ Classic for the DMV meetup that she did in 2021, which is where we met.
Yes.
And then Kel Rail, D-Man, and Vader for the OMU afterwards. So if you have never been to any of these meetups or any meetup per se, please go to one. Even if it's just one, please go to one. It makes such a difference to the people that you are talking to on a regular online. I sing the OMU praises all day long. Like that is, you can't get me away from that. So go to the meetups and, connect with the people that you're seeing and talking to all the time. I've been to several meetups. I've been to the Atlanta meetup. And I've been to the World Yacht Life meetup, which is happening again in November. Tickets on sale. And so
they're
these
going
meetups,
to Curacao, you all.
Curacao.
Curacao.
And
Curacao.
There are a lot of different meetups that are happening. Some bigger than others, some small. But go to one. Connect with the people that you're talking to online and in these chats, and you will find that you will make connections and friends that you don't even realize are there. Yeah. And that is what happened with Lisa, because just
so
over the
many
years,
similarities.
Right.
We didn't even realize
insane.
it.
It's actually insane.
It really
just
is.
from speaking and connecting at various things. And we were at Beats for a Cure Live, and it was almost like we were two old friends from high school, that were just there. And, Papa D's Nuts is in the chat. I've seen this dude online, and we used to give him shit about his name. Like, who the hell is, Papa D's Nuts? Who the hell does he think he is? Right. Like, who would have a name like that? Why would he do that? So, but when you meet this guy in person, man, let me tell you, he is one of the coolest persons I've ever met. Just flat out.
He is his name plus more.
Right.
Okay. I mean, he's just,
incredible dude, man. Incredible. So much fun. So much fun. And he and his son is a talented DJ, man.
Yeah.
He's not even streaming enough to get the props that he should. But, and again, I'm able to say this because I went to a meetup and met these people in person and experienced them doing what they do live. And it is fantastic. So if you don't get a chance to go to any meetup, the family reunion is already sold out. That's not really a meetup. That's more of on a professional level for the streamers and the DJs.
Invite only, sold out.
Right. So, but the other, any other meetup, if you don't get to one, and myself and our products will be at some future upcoming meetups, just as a means of supporting the meetup itself. This is less about pushing the product and more about supporting the meetup, because I've been to all of these meetups and didn't mention a thing to the organizers about what I'm doing with City Nytes, because I wanted to be there as Grafton, as myself. And now that I have an opportunity to be able to support the meetup itself, then I introduced the product in order to be able to do that. So get out and go to these meetups. You'll make these connections that you just won't, do anywhere else. Like Locke. I mean, this guy is like, it's like a brother I never had. Like seriously. And I when I see him and talk to him, it's really just flawless. It's so effortltless.
It's the beige thing, bro. It's the beige thing.
It's the beige thing. It's the beige thing. And Papa, you get the best hugs too.
Right.
I mean, somebody took a picture of us when Papa and I finally saw one another, because we had been communicating online by phone, and I called Razor, my nephew, and everything. And I think Fran took the picture. And like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Like, truly it was. And just the feeling of it, like, was absolutely amazing. And Stove said it, like, we are chosen family. And that does hit differently.
Very different, yeah.
Chosen family is something special. I mean, the people you're born with, sometimes you like them folks and sometimes you don't. That's just the facts, right? But your chosen family, these are people you choose to hang around with. They love on you. You love on them. They're there for you. You're there for them. It's phenomenal. It's like I always say, there should be portions of your life. There should be events that are above words.
Yes.
And the Twitch family.
It's real.
It's real. It's above words.
And somebody, and it's so funny because, like, even somebody like me that's an only child, that it hit. I mean, I was reluctant to go to some of these meetups, and I went, and I'm just like, damn, why didn't I before?
Right.
So I get it.
And you went when you were supposed to.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer in just alignment. Divine alignment is what I call it. You're at the place you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
Time and place.
Yeah, always. So I have a gift for you.
Okay.
Because I know how much you love cologne. I have this Old Spice.
All right. So good night, folks. Thank you for having me.
You have officially entered the club.
Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.
No, bro, you have officially entered the club now.
Yeah, so like next time when y'all hugging Grafton, when you see him and he out there skating past you real fast, and you get like a little whiff of that Old Spice,
the odoriferousness.
You can be like, you know what? Lisa gave him that. Lisa on the brown whiskey woman, the brown sugar whiskey lady, she gave him that on that liquor show.
on that little liquor show.
On that little liquor show, right? Now, Locke can attest. First Christmas we knew each other. What did he get? Stetson. That's what he got. He got some Stetson. So, Carlos 06. I mean, I believe Carlos. What did I send you? I sent you something too. But anyway, if I like you, you're gonna get some top shelf cologne. Mm-hmm. Okay, just for the record, that means I like you a lot. Okay, if I like you a little bit, you know, okay. But anyway, actually, I have a real gift for you. So there you go.
Do I open it now?
You can open it now. I promise it's not like, some crazy ass sex toy in there or some shit like that. It ain't nothing like that.
Ain't?
No, it's not. Don't be disappointed. That's for after the stream. I'll give you that later. But anyway, top shelf cologne game.
Oh, yo.
Oh yes, I forgot about the Cody Wild Musk. Okay, so Locke, slide that over here. So again, if I love you, these are the kind of gifts you get. So this is what Locke got. He got some Cody Wild Musk. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Cody Wild Musk. That's what he got. I am the procurer of goods, okay? And he also got some Stetson. So, and see, he got the cowboy on the back and everything. I'm here to tell you. So Stetson, that's Stetson original, and the Cody Wild Musk and
Old Spice.
You got some Old Spice, but
all we need is some hot karate when we get
there. I'm working on a hot karate
some
now.
Noir.
Let me just tell you now, Carlos 06 specifically, and I said specific, not Pacific.
Specifically
requested some high karate. Carlos, I'm working on that for you. But tell the people what you got. What you got in there.
The glasses, the branded glasses. So thank you. This is
You are
great.
the first to receive those as a gift.
Thank you.
Okay, you're the very first to receive second edition 2.0.
I'm honored. Like seriously, thank you.
Yes.
These will prominently go on display on my shelf at home.
Yes, 2 of them.
But these, I actually don't even remember what's in it. But what I do know is this shit is delicious. So I promise you. So this was one of the gifts at the Atlanta meetup.
Yes,
was that in 2022?
Yes.
So
2023. Yeah.
And I opened this thing
It's
and
red
took
velvet
a
cake.
taste.
It is stupid.
I killed it that within minutes. It was just, it was going. And I actually went around asking people if they were going to eat theirs.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
You gonna have your cornbread?
Right. So
You
this
can't
thing,
have my cornbread.
it was incredible. And I had actually forgotten about it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
These will not see daylight. I
Okay.
promise you, they will not see daylight. When I leave here, I'm going to the rink. When I leave the rink, this will be my midnight, my early morning snack because I'm not leaving the rink till like 2 a.m.
Those things are so good.
Yeah.
Lisa's like, yo. I mean, I'm gonna put Lisa out there. She left me some left me some of those last week.
Last week. Yep.
Them shits did
look.
not make it to the morning.
It is fantastic. Yeah.
And Lisa knows I got a violent sweet tooth. I always say, Lisa, don't do that. Okay.
I only brought two. Okay. For Lot, because I do know that he has a violent sweet tooth, so I do. But
Violent.
No,
violent.
violent. I earned this shit right here.
So, and there's also a card in there, which you can look at the card later, because I did. I wrote some nice words on your card.
I do have the card.
Okay,
so you want me to open the card now?
You can read it later if you want to. It's something in there.
I'll read it later.
Okay, I'll just
because I know we're running short on time. But Ebony, yes, I am going to Sparkle Smyrna after this. So if you're in the area, come on through.
Come on through. You can
Sparkles in Smyrna is where I will be tonight. Tomorrow night and Sunday, Friday and Saturday, we are in Stone Mountain Skate, and then Sunday night is Golden Glide. So
Decatur, Shawty.
Decatur, where it's greater. So that's where the skating is happening.
And at the crib.
I will say these are adult sessions. They don't start until 11 and midnight, and they go till 4 in the morning. So these are not for the faint. These are for real. These are for real people. They start late, and they're nighttime events. They're not.
Grafton's like, get your weight up, son.
Yeah, so don't roll up to the rink thinking that you're gonna show up at 9:00. I think tonight, Thursday night, is the only night where it's starting early and ending early-ish at 1 a.m.
Okay.
But Friday night, Saturday night, it starts at 11.
Oh shoot!
And go till 4 in the morning.
Ebony's gonna roll up through the east side.
So she gonna come through
again.
Ebony going to the east side.
Again, it's a lifestyle. It's not a hobby. So it's grown up time. So we do it real late, and usually we don't get out there till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Okay, and London put out a wonderful PSA that I'm gonna comment on. She said, "Don't show up if you crazy."
Oh, for real.
Listen, if you can't act right, and if you're gonna be trying to stalk him or some shit like that, don't do that.
No, let me say this.
don't do that. Just don't do that.
When it comes to skating, right? When I'm on the floor, don't bother me. We're not having a conversation. I will say hello and keep it moving.
I'll stay home then.
I'm out. I'm not babysitting. If you don't skate and you're sitting on the side, you may see me 2 or 3 times out of the 4 or 5 hours that we might be there. I'm skating. I'm there to skate. I'm not there. Like, if you're not on the floor, we done. So just don't come out. Like, you're not gonna see me. If you're not on the floor, you're not gonna see me. And if you can't skate and you're out there doing one of these, you're on your own. Sorry. This is not this is not practice time. I tell people this all the time. This is not these skate events are not practice time. It's real, and you can get injured out there if you're out there trying.
That's true.
You know, so this is not the time for it. You know.
Bitch, don't kill my skate.
Thank you. I actually got a T-shirt that says that. You know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Exactly. D-Man said
You know.
he in battle zone. He in battle mode when he out there skating.
Yeah.
So.
One of my T-shirts that I'll be wearing this weekend shit says, you know, shut the fuck up and just skate.
I love it.
Just straight up.
How about I just want one to say "shut the fuck up"? How about that? That's what I want my shirt to say. Is just shut the fuck up. But anyway, so so City Nytes Vodka, you all. Again, it is pinned at the top of the chat. Please click on it. Please order. If you can get it locally, please make sure that you order it locally. Grafton, these are only available how, though? Are these available?
These are only available in person. So if
Correct.
we're doing
That's
in-person
what I thought.
events, and you can always check our website whenever we do in-person events,
Sorry.
they will be posted on the homepage. And like I said, if you reach out to me, I will make sure that whatever city you're in, if you're local to the Atlanta area, which is where we're doing most of our events right now, because we're starting small. We're focusing on one area where there's a lot of us. And so we will have these at most of them, but not all, because again, we make and bottle these ourselves. So it is not something that is going to be readily available all the time. It's just a matter of logistics. We just can't have them, but we will do them. But if you come out, then they will be available, and we will definitely provide at some point the recipe to be able to make them on your own, because again, our goal is to sell the bottles, sell the larger bottles. And if we can get you to be inclined to making the mixed drinks once you actually taste them, because they are really good, then you will need the bottles in order to get the exact taste that we are putting out with those.
Okay.
Grafton, I have a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
Those for those ready mades, how long do they keep? I mean, on those.
If they're in the fridge, they will keep forever.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So again, because they're made with the alcohol, particularly the colada. The colada had some coconut.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it will stay in the fridge. The alcohol, again, with the same as
Acts
with
as
the
a
freezing point, it does act as a preservative, and it will not go bad as long as it's kept refrigerated. So even if it's not refrigerated, it won't taste the same, but it's still drinkable. So like these are my display bottles. These, I will never have anyone drink these, although they are consumable, but because they've been sitting around and unrefrigerated for so long, they're just not going to taste the way that we want them to taste as a representative product.
Quality control, got it.
Right,
Yeah.
of our brand.
Yeah, I have one in my freezer right now from the last time that I came to the liquor store, the ZZ, and I think I'm gonna have to bust that out.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. So I want to talk to you guys about kind of what is coming up next for me. Now, first of all, Grafton did tell us that he has a promotional raid train that's going to be coming up probably spring or summer, perhaps?
Probably late summer into the fall.
Late summer. So be on the lookout for that. So I told you how we have a giveaway. I want to do the giveaway. And I told you how you could get the giveaway is to pay attention, right? To what was said, some of the things that were said. Hey, Rasta Noob. So there was something that Grafton discussed, that he talked about in this conversation. And he said that before he actually started skating, that he used to stand on the sidelines and wait for the women to fall down, and then he would be there with open arms, like, "Come on, baby, I'll help you and I'll buy you a drink." What was the drink that he said that he bought for the women? First person that puts it in the chat gets a bottle.
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
He said he would buy them a drink. Kimmy, yes, you can go to the website. That is how you order
Yes,
it.
Kimmy, it's pinned at the top of the chat.
It is at the top of the chat. And Kimmy, if you, for some reason, are not seeing the chat properly, Okay, brown sugar 1978. Got it. A Coke.
Save us.
A Coke. That is what you said. You said would you like a Coke? It was a Coke,
yeah.
So, brown sugar 1978, please whisper me your information, and I will make sure that you get your prize. Okay, which will be a bottle of vodka of your choosing.
Of your choosing, yes.
Of your choosing. So please make sure you whisper me. You can whisper me under Brown Whiskey Woman, or you can whisper me under Lisa the X. It doesn't matter. I check both, but I'm going to tell you I check Lisa the X a lot sooner than I do Brown Whiskey Woman. But I do check those regularly. So congratulations to our winner. Put some hearts in the chat for you, for her.
Yeah,
you all.
Congrats, Brown Sugar.
Come on, put some hearts and claps. Be good winners here, or good losers, right? She's the good winner. You're the good loser. But anyway.
Kimmy, if you are on your phone and you don't see a pin at the chat, you can refresh the stream and it will reappear in case you closed it out from earlier.
Okay. And Kimmy, I got you. I got you because you.
Yeah, I have your information as well.
I read what you said.
I will send it to you, Kimmy. I got you.
We'll make sure. So next Thursday, you all, I will be back, and I will be back with a fan favorite, London Michelle. Is gonna be back on the show with me.
Pray for me in advance, y'all.
And London and I are gonna be trying some shit. We're gonna be trying some stuff. I have quite a few things lined up. London will probably be a little tipsy.
That's like saying I'm a little light skinned.
London will be on the show with me in studio, in person. Chris said, boo. I'll say this. Very soon in the near future, I am going to have all of the mods on with me in person. I'm going to have Cruz, Natty, and London in studio with me. I have no idea how we're going to pull it off, but we're going to get it because I don't think it'll be the same if they're not here in person with me.
Have you discussed this with me yet?
I just said I didn't know how we was gonna pull it off.
Yeah, I'm like,
I just said
because Cruz coming here is going to be a problem.
I mean, I'm just saying. Somehow we're gonna get that all together. We are gonna have.
We definitely have to do that offsite. We're at a remote location.
At a remote location,
far away.
You know, probably not ready for it. I'm probably not ready for it, but that is going to happen. We're going to make sure that it happens. But London will be back next week. Okay, next week we will have our mod chat part 2. So yes, we do have some additional things to get off of our chests as mods. So there will be some discussion. For sure. And we will be trying some things. I also have some raid trains coming up. You all know that I'm a big collaborator with the DJs when it comes to raid trains. So we have Twitch the Musical Part 2. That is D-Man and myself. Kelly Vision was in here earlier. She'll be part of the raid train as well as Psalmist. This time, Kelly and Psalmist are collaborating. So that's going to be really great. That's happening March 1st, part 2. And then on March 8th, we have Beats for a Cure with DJ Classics. That is the flyer, mindfulness and meditation. That'll be Saturday, March 8th at 12 p.m. In addition, on that same day, and all these flyers will be coming to you soon, we are going to have the Music Over Everything Raid Train, which is a collab with D-Man and myself. And then on April 3rd, I am collaborating with Nick the Quick, Mr. 404 himself, Mr. ATL, what's happening, for a 404 Raid Train. So that's going to be a lot of fun, featuring a lot of our Atlanta DJs. And then we also have a special guest on that raid train as well. So I am super excited about all those raid trains. And of course, there will be some additional things coming up as well. And as always, I want to tell you all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming and sharing with the Annex. I know y'all were here today, mostly to see Grafton, and I'm cool with that. I'm all right with that, because as his manager,
15%.
20. I'm all right with that. I am totally, completely all right with that. Okay. So let's take a look at who's on, and I am going to allow Grafton to choose where we're going to rate. And you can take a look at who's on the list, and you can choose where we're going to rate it to.
All right.
Ooh, I need to have you here every week, because that number on the brown whiskey woman look good.
I'll
Just
say
saying.
real quick, hello to Sierra and Shia. And let's go to Guzzle.
Okay. All right. What is he on? Or is he just on lock? I just want to make sure he wasn't on something where...
He was going to
Okay, well, it's 9:07, so... Okay, so we're good.
Underground Railroad.
Okay, so Underground Railroad. Let's rate over to Guzzle. Go in there and support him. Hey, cool DJ Frank, how you doing? Dope DJ, dope person too. He's some of our Atlanta fam, and he actually is going to be on the 404 rate train, as well as Ebony ATL. Also, let's put some hearts in the chat for Ebony. She had her partner celebration on yesterday. She got that check. Bravo, Ev. I got a chance to hang out for a little while. Hey, Blue Majesty. I don't think I said hello to you earlier, but hello, my cosmic sis. But congratulations to you, Ev. Really super proud of you. So, okay. Thank you, Papa. He's on Underground Railroad. Let's get out of here. Let's raid over there. And again, Grafton, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me on. I really, really sincerely appreciate it.
Don't try to leave here without your old spice, okay? just saying. Don't try to leave here without that, because
or your Stetson or your
yeah, those are not mine, bro. Those are not mine.
Stuff, okay?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't need. I only need one gift. I'm good. You don't need to re-gift those. No, we're good.
And also, I want to say, Natty, you in here? Natty got an emote, you all, because she is a tier 2 subber.
Wow.
So thank you, Natty. Natty got her own emote.
Natty Nat.
So Natty Nat, throw that up in the chat so the people can see you, because this is especially for her. There we go. That's Natty, y'all. So when she step in the room, boom. You're going to be like, that's Natty. So it's not Nate. Her name ain't Nate. Okay, it's Natty. It's Natty. She a girl, okay? A woman.
Natty Nate.
A whole woman, all right? Hey, Hobbs, how you doing? All female. So I will see you all next Thursday with London Michelle. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, Grafton.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate
Looking
you.
forward to doing it again.
All right. And we going to do it. And there you go, y'all. See ya.
Get out, but stay for the raid, damn it.